A blessed morning, everyone. So we're already in second quarter, week 6. So are you ready to learn grade 7? Alright, let's go. So before we conduct our discussion, kindly answer the pretest in your activity sheets. So you're just going to study the picture given, identify if it is living or non-living thing, and circle the correct answer. After that, I'll discuss to you the learning competency that you need to learn in this topic. So differentiate biotic from abiotic components of an ecosystem. So i-identify nyo lang po kung ano yung abiotic at abiotic sa ating ecosystem. So next. So before tayo mag-start ng ating discussion, I want you to read page 32 so that you already familiarize with the terms that we're going to use in this topic. Next, if you have additional, if you have internet connection or mobile data, you can search the following video tutorial for the discussion. But if you have no internet connection or mobile data, it's fine. I'm here to discuss the topic. So now, we're going to discuss the topic. The factor affecting living organisms and non-living components. So ecosystem. So we already talked about ecosystem way back last week 3, I guess. And then it is already a review for us. So it is a geographic area where plants, animals, and other organisms as well as weather and landscape work together to form a life. Okay, so kagaya nga ng sinabi ko noon, ito ay isang lugar kung saan pinagsasama-sama natin ang may buhay at walang buhay para magkaroon sila ng sinasawag natin or para mabuhay sila doon sa specific lugar na yon. So, for example nito ay yung ating mundo. Why? So, we already see non-living things like mountains, rocks, soil, water, air, and us, living organisms, so human, animals, bacteria, plants, trees, na nag-i-interact or nakatira sa isang lugar. So, next. Autotrophs. It is a larger green plants use the energy of sun and photosynthesis to transform inorganic compounds into simpler organic compounds. So, yung autotrophs po is best example niya is yung mga plants. Because plants can make their own food with a process or with the process of photosynthesis. Very good. So, yung photosynthesis, ginagamit siya ng plants para makapag-produce or to make their own food. Hindi kagaya ng mga heterotrophs. So, kung si autotrophs nakakapag-provide ng sarili nilang pagkain, si heterotrophs naman ay hindi. So, sila yung mga organisms na dumidepende kay autotrophs. So, example nyan is yung cow. So, are you familiar with cow? Baka. So, yung mga baka, ano bang kinakain niya? So, kumakain siya ng mga damo, ng mga dahon. So, damo and dahon are considered as plants or they are the plants. Remember that plants can make their own food while yung mga baka, umaasa sila dun sa mga plants or dun sa mga grass para mag-survive sila sa ecosystem. Just like the tiger. Tiger cannot make their own food. That's why kumakain sila ng mga baka or kumakain sila ng other animals para sila ay mag-survive. Just like as humans. We cannot make our own food, but we depend on others. O kumakain tayo ng meat, kumakain tayo ng gulay. So, para tayo ay mabuhay or we continue to survive in this world. So again, heterotrophs, they are dependent depend to the autotrophs as their source of food, while the autotrophs can make their own food. So next, abiotic. So we already talked about the abiotic and abiotic. So ano nga ba yung abiotic? So yung abiotic po, ito yung mga walang buhay na parte ng ecosystem. So, ano ba example ng mga walang buhay na sa ecosystem? Again, mountains, rocks, soil, water, air, temperature, sunlight or sun. So they are the non-living parts of an organism's environment. So next, the biotic. Kung meron tayong non-living part, meron tayong tinatawag na living part, which is ito nga yung biotic. So ano ba yung mga biotic natin? So we have humans, animals, plants, bacteria, what else? Fish. So next, so ito na po tayo. So yung ecosystem natin is a community of living and non-living things. So we have the biotic and the abiotic. Biotic, which is living factors or living things. Abiotics are those non-living or non-living factors. So let's see dito sa presentation, example ni biotic ay si animals, si plants, si people, si bacteria. Ang example naman ni abiotics is si water, si air, si rock, si dirt, and si sunlight. Now, how abiotic factors affect the biotic and the ecosystem? So, paano nga ba daw naaapektuhan ng mga non-living things yung living things sa ating ecosystem? So, I'll ask you a question. Can you live without a sunlight? So, yung sunlight, ito yung non-living things natin. And humans, ay yung living things natin. So, mabubuhay ka ba without the sunlight? So, no. You cannot live without the sunlight. So, hindi pwedeng mawala yung sunlight sa atin or dito sa earth because ano kaya mangyayari sa ating mundo? So, mapoprosen tayo lahat. Magyayelo yung buong mundo without the sun and the sunlight. Next, can you live without a water? Or animals can live without water? No. So, humans, animals, and all living things cannot live without a water. So, yun yung pinagka-connection, relationship ng bawat isa sa atin. So, yung relationship natin sa mga non-living things, nakaka-apekto siya the way tayo mamumuhay. So, again, balikan natin to. So, biotic, it is the living. Abiotic is the non-living. So, now, can you identify the difference between the two? So, let's answer the following. Learning test number 1. Answer the learning test number 1, the activity sheets, and take note, these activities are already written in your activity sheet, pretest, learning test, with nakalagay na module sa taas, and activity. So before I end this discussion, I'll give you additional tasks. So you're just going to advance reading for the next topic, found in page 33 to 36, entitled Ecological Relationship Within Population. So this is a continuation of our topic for today. So before I end the discussion, I will give you this quotation. No man is an island, no man stand alone. So again, wala pong nabubuhay sa mundong ito ng mag-isa. So kailangan natin ng ibang tao o kailangan natin ng mga bagay-bagay para mabuhay tayo sa mundong ito. And again, pahalagahan natin kung ano ang mga meron tayo ngayon. Yun lang at maraming salamat sa pakikinig. Have a blessed Monday everyone and study well.